has there been instances in the church when supply jurisdiction takes place? Does canon law allow for supply jurisdiction in certain instances?
Oh, it most certainly does. But the society has completely perverted the understanding of supply jurisdiction. And frankly, when I dove into this issue, like many other issues with the Society of St. Pius X, I frankly cannot believe they've gotten away with these arguments for the last 45, 50 years. It's mind-boggling. And just to give you guys some background, when I wrote the book with my co-author, Robert Sisko, True or False Pope, it was fundamentally about the issue of ecclesiology. And after we applied it to the Sede Vacantis, I reached the inescapable conclusion that this applies to the society as well. I formed some private opinions about the matter. I then sought out some canonists who are extremely reputable. Some of them wear red hats, by the way, and they confirmed what I had concluded. And then I finally went to my bishop and I submitted dubia to my bishop, and I got a definitive judgment from him. And as a Roman Catholic, I'm bound to submit to his judgment. So this isn't just something that I did as an academic exercise. I truly took this in very deliberate steps all the way Rome and then to my bishop. But in terms of supply jurisdiction, I can make it as simple as this. Supply jurisdiction exists when the Catholic community would err that a clergy has been sent by the local bishop. That's fundamentally when supply jurisdiction kicks in. That's called common error. There's another way it kicks in when you have positive or probable doubt, which is where generally the priest has concrete belief that he has jurisdiction, but he may not. Now, neither common error nor positive or probable doubt could possibly apply to the Society of St. Pius X. Number one, because nobody in the Society of St. Pius X would be in error that society clergy were sent by the local bishop. They all know that their clergy are operating in opposition to the local bishop. That's the first point. But the second point is supply jurisdiction is not intended to and does not protect SSPX communities because they're not the Catholic community to which common error would exist. Supply jurisdiction is intended to protect the Catholic community, okay, those who are in union with the local bishop. Therefore, even if somebody were in the society and thought that maybe these priests were sent, supply jurisdiction would not exist because it's not intended to cover those people who are worshiping outside the Catholic Church. It's only intended for those who are in the Catholic Church. So technically, it would apply to the territorial parish in which the society chapel exists. And so if people, and the other thing is under canon law, the fact that these priests are suspended ad divinis, it's deemed to be known in the external form as a matter of canon law, which is another reason that supply jurisdiction is completely barred from applying to the Society of St. Pius X. And I can tell you, some of them have now become aware of that because I've written in depth about this. I've been contacted by people who have extreme pangs of conscience, even Sede Vacantis, who now have put two and two together and know that marriages and confessions over the last 45 years have been invalid. Thank God that Pope Francis has delegated faculties in limited circumstances. We know for confessions and marriages, which, by the way, Cardinal Burke called an anomaly. It is an anomaly because they're not part of the Roman Catholic Church with a canonical mission from the Church. That was a complete act of mercy on the part of the Pope. But the reality is supply jurisdiction has never applied in society chapels for those fundamental reasons.